It was in the winter of 2009, or like 2008, 2009. I was in Charlevoix, Michigan, which is in the north, like it's like here-ish, like across the lake from Canada, basically. Um, and I described in a letter, well, in a letter I wrote home, I compared it to Dante's Inferno. In Dante's Inferno, Dante, the poet, describes how the ninth circle of hell is not full of fire and brimstone. It's actually a lake of ice where Satan has these huge wings flapping and causing perpetual blizzards and stuff like that. And while to make it perfectly clear that that is not consistent with Latter-day Saint, with canonized Latter-day Saint doctrine, just in an aesthetic sense, that was definitely what Charlevoix was like during the winter time. Holy cow. Yeah, you couldn't. I remember one day there was this thing called an ice storm. Apparently the Midwest gets ice storms, which I don't know from what, like it's like they've blown down from Pluto or something like that to go create like an inch of ice on everything in sight, your car, your door handle, everything. And watch out, because yeah, if you, like, you can't take a single step without slipping and falling. And that leads, of course, to a lot of really embarrassing moments, which I do not feel the need to go into. But another crazy incident was in this place called East Jordan, which is just south of Charlevoix. There was what's called a whiteout, which is basically all the, just like it sounds, so much snow in the air and on the ground that it looks like a blank piece of printer paper in front of you. You can't see or distinguish anything. And so we were driving in this, and I was barely like having the glance of the top, or glancing at the top of a truck that was in front of us, just to know that we weren't like in the middle of nowhere or like in utter oblivion. And there was a moment, like, because you couldn't see anything, and there was a moment where for 10 seconds or so, the top of that truck vanished into the blizzard. And I was driving in, I could not see a thing. I literally couldn't see. I might as well have been wearing blinders because of all the whiteness in front of my car. And that was scary. That was a new strata of fear, I think, in terms of driving that I had never experienced. So yeah, crazy weather up there.